What's up, guys? Episode 2 of the Canadian Monday qualifier journey that I am going on. If you watched the last one, I was just in Quebec. I'm in the car right now, leaving Quebec. I'm about a fourth of the way to Ottawa, Ontario, where I'll be playing in the PGA Americas Monday qualifier for the Commissionaires Ottawa Open. The Monday qualifier is July 22nd. Today is the 16th, so once I get to Ottawa, I'll have 5 days to practice and get ready for the event on the 22nd. And so yeah, that's where we are, but just got to get to Ottawa first. Shot even par in the Monday qualifier for the Quebec tournament that I'm just now leaving, so I missed getting into the event by 4. Top 8, the 8th place was 4 under. But man, I mean, I played some good golf, and I had that one. I had a really good chance of making that one. Just wasn't able to convert all the putts on the back 9 to get it done. But I'm playing good golf, and I'm just gonna keep firing in as many of these events as I financially can afford, because I really believe that the golf I'm playing right now is good enough to get it done and get into these events.
So it's Wednesday, the 17th now. It is like 6 p.m. I played golf today, but I have the Monday qualifier on the 22nd Monday, and I'm in Ottawa for 5 days where I don't really have any plans except on Sunday this week. I'm playing in the official practice round for the Monday qualifier. So Sunday, I have a place to play and practice at for the practice round, but I have 4 more days that I need to basically fill in and figure out, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get practice in. And I'm broke, so I can't just be, playing a bunch of places and paying green fees and for range balls and all this stuff. I can't afford it. So I got in last night, obviously got to my apartment, and went to a range, practiced out there for a little while. But today I decided I would look up a bunch of like the nicer private clubs around here, and sometimes you can call or go to the place and try to talk to their head pro or director of golf and just basically give them like the sob story, like, hey man, I'm playing professional golf, I have no money, I'm here for a week in Ottawa to play in the Monday qualifier, and would you let me, even though you're not a member or anything, would they let me just chip and putt out there at the least, maybe hit some balls, and at best maybe they let you play. So I look up some of there's 3 super nice country clubs right here in Ottawa, like super nice places are unreal. And it's the Royal Ottawa, the Golf and Hunt Club, and Rivermead Country Club. And so today I drove to Rivermead, no plan. I tried calling them, no one answered them. I think they were busy or something. So I just decided, what the heck, I'll drive there, try to talk to their GM or director and see if they'd have me. And I mean, today could not have worked out any better. I mean, this was ridiculous how well this worked out. I drive there, literally just walk up, go talk to the pro shop, just give them the story. I'm here for a week. I really need, I'd really like to play and practice at your course if you'll have me. I understand you're private, but if you would comp my round and if you could help me out, that'd be awesome. Met the nicest head pro and GM there, and the head pro was a girl named Sarah, and the GM was a guy named Matthew, and they were totally understanding. We're like, yeah, just go, chip putt, balls are out there, just go hit balls, you're fine, you can practice here. During the week, I was like, thank you so much, that would be awesome. So I go to the chipping green, run into a member who I thought was like around my age, but it turns out he was like 30. But coolest guy, his name was Kale. Run into him and he's like, "Hey dude," I just start talking to him and he's like, "Oh, that's a cool story, but we're playing at 11:50. It's me, he's a really good golfer, another scratch golfer, and like a 5 handicap guy." And he's like, we play every day. They weren't professionals, but they're just well-off guys who play every day basically. And he was like, "You should go to the pro shop and tell them my name, and I bet they'll let you on and play with us for free." I go in there, tell them like, the whole story, ran into this guy, and they're like, "Oh yeah, if he wants you to come play, like no worries, go play with him." So I end up playing. I practiced all morning, drive there, no plan, practiced all morning because they let me on, and then end up meeting a guy who just is like good friends with the GM, and they just let me go out and play on the course. Place is so nice. I mean, just unreal nice. And so just have an awesome day. Finish up, go to the bar. They're like, "Hey, dude, you got to come get drinks with us. Like, just have a beer with us." I'm like, "Cool. If you're buying, I'll have a beer." So I go to the bar. We sit down, and a bunch of it's like Wednesday nights, like it's at, my home course in Raleigh too. It's like men's league and men's night, and they have the same thing there. So a bunch of guys are in there just talking and kind of just, doing whatever. And the 3 guys I played with just start introducing me to all these guys at the club. And the club president comes out to the bar and is like, "Oh, no, you're playing professional golf. That's awesome, man. I have some friends who I know guys who do the same thing. Like, what are you doing this week? You're here for a little while till the Monday." I'm like, "Yeah, I have no plans this week, and I'm broke. I can't afford to play anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do." And he goes, "Hey, I know all the guys, the GMs and the other presidents at the other 2 nice clubs, the Golf and Hunt Club and the Royal Ottawa." He was like, "I'm going to shoot them a text real quick. Just tell me your name." And I'm like, "Okay, my name's Jake," like not thinking anything of it. Dude shoots these random guys a text, just telling them my name, and I guess I don't even know what he said, but he comes back over to our table in like 10 minutes. He's like, "Jake, tomorrow I talked to our GM here. You're playing with us tomorrow at 8:17 tee time, so be here for that. You can play and practice here all day. No worries, we'll take care of you. And then Friday, you're playing at the Marshes Club, which is where the Monday qualifier is." He was like, "I know a guy there. I got you on there Friday for free. No worries, we'll take care of that." Saturday, I call my best friend is the GM of the Hunt Club. I talked to him. He said his name was like Mark Peterson. He was like, we're best friends. I just sent him a text. He was like, "Just give me the kid's name. We'll take care of the rest. Just tell him to check in. He can play and practice here all day Saturday. And then when he wants to play, just come in the pro shop and we'll send him first thing we can. We'll send him off." And then Sunday, I'm already playing in at the Marshes Club again for the official practice round. So this guy, I mean, from going from no plans this week to just meeting the coolest guys. I mean, I'm like speechless at how I was there for like in the bar for maybe 3 hours. And in 3 hours, a couple of these guys literally built me a week of free playing at the nicest country clubs in Ottawa. I didn't even say that much other than kind of what I'm doing and explaining to them, what I've been doing. And they were just the coolest guys. And I guess I ran into the right people, because this guy, I don't even know how, and I know he was the president of that club, but he just hooked me up the whole week. And I mean, I'm in awe. Like, this is the best thing ever. So yeah, that's been my day. So now, we have the whole week planned, and I mean, this is going to be awesome. So hopefully I took a bunch of pictures today. I'll try to get as many pictures and maybe some videos of some swings for the week. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for the week now, which is just ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, this has just been unreal. I'm speechless, but I guess I'll see you guys whenever, but I'm going to be playing some awesome places next few days.
the tournament. So playing a lot of good golf this past week. Played a lot of cool places. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, just ready to get after it today. Course is a little weird. I'll explain it after, but yeah, there's 6 par 5s, 6 par 3s, and 6 par 4s. Never played a course like that. So I don't know what that's going to mean for scoring, but it's not the easiest. You would think having 6 par 5s is, you're going to make a lot of birdies, but there's at least 2, if not 3, that are like 600 yards, if not more. So they're tough. They're not like, you're not hitting them on it too, really. Ball doesn't really go anywhere up here. So yeah, we'll see. Feeling good. And yeah, talk to you after the round. Gosh. I'm putting for birdie and I leave with bogey 7 times. And that just makes me want to just put my head through a wall. I mean, that is just... If there was like something that feels so easy and like you should be doing routinely, which you should be, I mean, you can't... I mean, 3-putting like once or twice is like, you're going to kind of feel that after the round. That's like kind of a throwaway shot. 7 times. 3-putting 7 times. And shooting 2 over par. I mean, that's the easiest. That was a great round of golf that I played, and then I stepped on the green. And so, yeah, this just sucks. But, look, I mean, that's how I'm feeling. This isn't the road to the PGA without, missing a beat. I mean, this is the reality. This sucks. I don't feel good right now. I wish I could have putt today. I feel like I would have gotten in without any stress. I feel like I would have gotten in today if I just didn't 3-putt from 20 feet. It's one thing if it's like a 90-footer, 50 plus feet. I mean, you're going to 3-putt some of those. All 7 of them were inside of 25 feet. Most of them were 25 feet, and 2 of them were inside of 10 feet. So it was not good. That was bad. I'm not a bad putter, but that was bad. That one hurt. So, yeah. Well, little post-round recap. Obviously, calmed down a lot. I mean, it is what it is, what happened today. Wish it could have gone differently, but that's why there's next week. And yeah, just there's not much to say about this one. Like I said before, I played really good today. Everything was firing, driving it fantastically. Hit my irons really well, hit a ton of greens, hit 16 greens, and 10 out of 14 fairways, and in the fairways I missed, I was just on the, none of it really cost me anything. Hit 16 out of 18 greens, which is fantastic. And the 2 greens that I missed, I got up and down on one of them and didn't on the other, so 1 for 2 on the up and downs. Not awful. But yeah, putting let us down today. Putting was tough. Hole 1, down the middle on the green, 20 feet, 3-putt. Started with a bogey, just like last week. So I gotta break that. But hole 2 is just a monster of a par 5. It's 640 with a pond all down the right side. So you have to like hit a driver out left, 5 wood up the left, and then have like a little wedge in. I forget how far I had in, but put it to like 2 feet. Easy birdie. Hole 3 on the green, 3-putt, bogey, back to 1 over. Hole 4, hit it to like 10 feet, made the putt, back to even. Hole 5 on the green, 3-putt, back to 1 over. 3-putt 6, now we're at 2 over.
stuff it on 7, back to 1 over, make my first par on the front 9 on hole 8, which honestly was the most guaranteed birdie in my mind. I put it to like, it was a par 3, put it to like 4 feet ish, missed it, didn't even touch the hole. I don't know what happened there, honestly. But that's just the story of the day, just putting. If I just could putt a little bit better. I did make a couple of, I had 5 birdies today and did make a couple of pretty good. Some of them were like kick-ins. Some of them, I think a couple were like 10, 15 footers. So, I mean, but yeah, the bad definitely on the putting greens definitely outweighed it. Just so many 3 putts after so many good looks. And the highlight of the round, premise here. For front 9, I make 4 bogeys, 4 birdies, and 1 par. Make the turn at even, go to 10. Honestly thinking like, we just putted not our best, didn't have our best, and we're still at even, and the course is playing hard, so let's get after it on the back. Make the turn, 10's a par 5, 590-yard hole. I can't get there, but should have a wedge in, put myself to have a wedge in, have like 90 in, put it to like 12 feet, and I hit it like 3 feet by and just lip out the par putt. And so, yeah, when that happened, that was my fifth 3 putt of the day, and that made me mad. And this is not something I'm proud of, but just something that's kind of funny. I go to 11, obviously really angry. 11 is a 330-yard par 4, so short par 4 anyway. They moved it up a tee box, so it was 300 yards. It was like 302 or something to the pin. But, I'll throw a map up on it. How no one was going for the green, even though you would have to hit driver, but you could send it at the green and try to land it just short so it didn't bounce over into the marsh. But there's literally all down the right and behind it, there is marsh that's hazard, and then left is OB. And it is probably a 20-yard landing zone that you can, you have to land at about 290, 295. And hopefully it bounces, and then, we'll get on and stay on. And I just I don't hit the ball that far normally. I probably carry it 280-ish. And made a pretty angry, went with driver, very aggressive, and made a pretty angry swing. And, just piped it right at the green. Bounced, trickled on, had like 25 feet for eagle on a par 4, and was like, you know what, we're 1 over, but we just put it on the green, make this birdie, and then just take off on the back. And I 3-putt, drove the par 4, and left with par, a 3-putt par. And then that's pretty much it. Just made 1 more birdie, and then a couple more, had 2 more 3-putts to shoot 2 over on the back and shoot 74 total. But that was the round. Nothing. It was crazy, but it wasn't a lot of things. It was just one thing. And again, I'm not a bad putter. I know I'm not a bad putter, but I know you're not gonna always play good or putt good, chip good, whatever it is, but this one kind of shocked me. This one was tough. That was hard to swallow, because that was just like, I haven't done that in a long time. That was tough. So going to next week, it is the Windsor Championship Open in Windsor, Ontario. So I'm going to drive there tomorrow. I have 6 days to practice before I play the Windsor Open Qualifier on July 29th. And in those 6 days, I don't know if I'm trying too hard, if I'm like preparing. I don't know if you can prepare too hard. I don't think so, but I'm putting a lot of effort and emphasis on my putting, and for months. And if something usually lets me down, it's usually putting. And I don't know, I might try something a little different this week. I'm going to talk to some of the guys that give me advice, talk to my coach, and just go from there. But at least in my head right now, I will spend, since I have the 6 days there, I will spend many hours on the putting green getting ready. Because the game is there. I hit 16 greens, drove a par 4.
Made 5 birdies, and then a 3-putt par to par 4 and a 3-putt par to par 5, and still had 5 birdies. So it's there, and when it's on, and everything was going today except putting, but that's okay. That's golf. So yeah, we will on to the next week, and I'll see you in Windsor.